Top 8 is Chard Neon on one side of winners, and the other side is Filthy Casual and Jose B.
And then in losers,
Losers are still being determined.
Yeah, we got Bagels confirmed, and we've got Deadpool confirmed, Loyal confirmed.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, so we got Neon versus Chard. Like we were saying, Chard definitely a big surprise in this bracket.
But he beat Lot, who has gotten like, I think didn't he top 3 or top 4 last Evo or something like that?
Yeah, I think so. I think he at Smash and Splash too. He like got like third or something, third or fourth.
Yeah, third or second. I can't remember specifically what it was.
That stock win.
Oh, it was third because he lost the stock.
Was it third? Okay. Yeah.
Anyhow, this is like, you know, Wolf is like relatively resistant to dying, like all things considered. But Zelda definitely has some ways to like make him sweat if you mess up your DI.
Yeah. So that up smash that we saw a little bit earlier, like Wolf is the fastest faller in the game, and that's gonna hurt him a lot if he does get caught in an up smash.
Right. So one thing that a lot of people don't realize about Zelda is, unlike her floaty, like other people in her sort of like weight class and floatiness, she's actually pretty easy to combo because her double jump sucks.
Yeah.
She has Neryus to get out of stuff, but she's also super tall. So like, it's actually not too hard to combo her. So let's see if what Neon can do. Oh, it just dies.
Yeah, it's like it seems very difficult for her to get down against a lot of characters.
Yeah, she commits super hard to like a Neryus, and if they Neryu, you can run in and punish it.
She used to be able to get down with her diamond dive, which I believe they took out in 3.5.
Right.
Yeah.
She does like, it's sort of like a. Oh, we're live.
We're live.
Okay.
Hello.
Let's go.
All right, welcome.
Yeah, we had internet issues all day, and now we're finally here. We got
Paulo
Ali finger snaps. We got
regional
friendship
Mr.
happening.
BuzzFeed himself.
So Chard just SDs off the side there, trying to like probably couch cancel or tech that, and air dodges off the side. Wow, that was a really good combo.
Yeah, so he's like amazing at getting his sweet spots on his borders and backers.
I really didn't expect him to get that kick, to be honest.
He does a lot of like kind of trap-based, like neutral trap-based kind of gameplay, because like he uses that fireball like a lot to get them right in that right sweet spot where he can get that forward air.
This
is
very good. See, I was saying how it's so easy for people to combo.
Yeah.
In fact, Neon had a very easy punish there, but he was, I think, a little worried about hitting the floors. That's another thing you got to watch out for. Neryus is a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like,
that
goes really deep. I think Neon can like, the more he plays, he could like start baiting out Neryus. I think that like that's what you want to do, because it is punishable if they, you know, if he reflects the laser right back at Wolf, you're not gonna be able to do much. Damn, that setup was crazy.
Yeah, Neryus is like something that you want to start forcing a Zelda to do.
Yeah.
And then you can just like, if you can run up and shield and whatever she reflects, you're good. Like
because of how Wolf, like, he does his short hop laser waveland, if he did a short hop waveland forward and like space it so that he wouldn't get hit by the Neryus, he could bait it out pretty easily and then get like a forward smash or get some sort of punish going.
Right.
So we'll see if Neon picks up on that.
These are these juggles that he wants.
Yeah, I think he's realizing that you can actually like juggle her like pretty decently. We actually don't really have a Zelda in our region.
Very few do have good Zeldas.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Zeldas, but they're just like, they're like sort of mid-level-ish.
Right.
So, and like, this is the difference between a good Zelda and a bad Zelda. A good Zelda doesn't put the dins where you are, but where you want to escape or approach from.
Yeah, so you cut off their escape, and they're gonna have to go a certain direction, and then you can read it, and you know.
Or like right above the head where you want to approach.
Right. Yeah. We saw that a lot in the set with Laud. Like he would either put it like on the ground so that she would Laud would have to float over it, or he would put it right at floating distance, floating height, so they'd have to go under it. So really good for just like getting him trapped.
So Laud lost to Loyal?
No, to Chard. What did I say?
What about in Losers, though?
Oh, in Losers?
I'll have to look at the brackets.
No, Losers beat, Laud beat Cloudburst to make it out.
So he's in Losers.
Yeah,
okay,
Loyal was a different pool.
So that's our top 8, seems like.
Yep. So, yeah. Oh, that's right. Dadpool's not guaranteed just yet. We still have a set to do.
Cool.
All right.
That makes sense.
So Neon doing much better this game.
Oh, wow. Is he dead? Yep.
Yeah, wow. It seemed like he was playing a little too nervous the first game. That might have been what was like hurting him. A little too scared to keep following up on Zelda. Not sure what she could do in the air.
Yeah.
But he's starting to pick up on it, and it's paying off for him really well.
And the Battlefield platforms offered her a lot of escapes.
Right.
She's pretty good on platforms. Like,
yeah.
One of her best stages in a lot of matchups is Fountain of Dreams.
Especially with Chard's tricky movement on all the platforms. With his upbeat cancels, wave landing off of them.
So does Neon do that shine vibe thing?
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah. I'm not seeing him do it all the time, but like Switch does it like every time.
Like
he
you should do it every time. I mean, it's just gonna bring you back closer. Yeah.
Oh. That was a really good
that was
shine.
like, it forced him to he didn't get the punish, but forced him onto the stage instead of going to the ledge.
But the shine was good too because it prevented a like confirm.
Right, exactly.
I think one of the things people struggle the most with is edge guarding her, but she is very vulnerable in some ways on her recovery. Wow, 3 stock by Neon.
Yeah, because when you shorten the up B, you don't get the hitbox when it comes out. So if you know, if you can get like an idea that she's gonna shorten, you can cover that. If she doesn't, you know.
But also she gets landing lag, you know. So like you wanna like neutral get up, like force her onto the ledge and then punish. She's like Sheik, but she just like can cover some of her with her PK fire. I always call it PK fire, Din's fire or whatever.
Yeah, what the people know.
All right, this is gonna be huge punish.
Definitely makes sense. I'm actually pretty surprised Neon didn't. I guess he was comfortable going here because he knows he can juggle her now.
Right.
Right, but if he does get caught in that up smash, it's gonna be pretty tough for him to get out of it.
Like the thing about Spaceys on this stage is like, and people know this in Melee too, like, it's not that this is like the worst stage for them, it's just that they can't go like bananas on you. They have to be really respect you. Like it psychologically helps the non-Spacey player a lot because they know that the confirms will be better, but it's not necessarily like super busted against them. They're still really good. Wow, shield grab that.
Yeah, so the nice thing about Wolf's recovery is he should be able to just up, like even if there's a fireball there, he can just up beat straight into it.
Right.
Because, you know, he'll just go through the hitbox.
That was a pretty tricky recovery he made right there.
Ooh. Oh.
All right, so this is the part, like people respect this.
Yeah.
But you can flank with like a jab and grab ledge.
You can run up shield as well, like there's a lot of stuff you can do.
I think the thing is it's just like people hesitate because they're scared, and it's understandable, but it's not that hard to do.
That's like the few seconds that that Zelda needs to make it back.
Right. You have to immediately flank it and then grab ledge.
So this is the part where it gets very hard.
Bad DI there. But that actually worked for him.
That actually worked totally fine, yeah. Let him dip down low and ride the side. Oh.
Oh. Wow, he went for a shine. I would have expected a grab maybe.
Oh.
Oh, and no meteor.
All right, Neon seems to be going like super hyper aggressive right now compared to like the first game.
It's working for him.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a very deceptive looking get up.
Yeah, it looks like it's just like neutral get up.
I think like everyone needs to know like which of their get up attacks between their neutral, their below 100 and above 100 get up attack is better, and you should mix it up because some characters it's just like their above 100 is like covers way more, is scarier.
Yeah.
Like DDD's is his above 100 covers way more space. So I actually do it pretty often. All right, Neon rolls to center stage. Good for him actually.
Yeah. Not a lot of shield pressure. Zelda is like not like if she can get her short hop out, she can like put you in a spot where okay, cool, I'll get you with that 2-spot forward air. But like if you're relentless with your shield pressure, it's very hard for her to get out.
Right. I like that confirmed there by Neon.
Yeah.
Laser into forward smash. He's doing a lot of laser confirms now. He's like, he's not going crazy anymore. He's like, I have a lead and I can just put on the damage. And Chard seems to have no answer to it and dies.
Yeah.
I will be the one.
Oh, I don't think the stream was boosted yet.
Wow, I don't know if I agree with him going back to this, to be honest.
Yeah, and like, I understand the idea. He did get, like, there was a spot where he got, like, an up smash, and he was able to combo him for quite a while. But, yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily as free as it would seem, you know?
The question is, can he figure out the neutral? Because he's being
losing neutral
suffocated really, really bad. Yeah, he's dead off.
A very quick stock to Neon.
I like the way Neon uses F tilts.
Yeah.
They kind of end the combo, but I don't see other wolves do that. All right, kick. Yep.
All right, his edge guards have not really been all that great. Worked out there, but like it seems like Neon's figuring out the fireball stuff, and it's you know, it's not really working out for Chard.
It's actually helping Neon for him to draw out the fireballs. Yeah, if you have a fireball that juggles them up, you have to be ready with the follow-up.
Right.
And it doesn't look like he's been ready with that. Oh, and he just SDs on that recovery.
Yeah, that's surprising. He's been very like on point with his like shortens and stuff for that upbeat, but when you get like pressured, you know, by a character so much, it's easy to get like start getting nervous, start getting antsy, and you're gonna miss your tech inputs like that.
And he doesn't even get anything out of that juggle.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Chard can change up. Yeah, I like that he's kind of staying at this distance. The lasers are kind of stopping him from going in.
Right.
Because he likes to keep them at a distance with the fireball, set it up, and then he can, like, now that the space is more controlled, he can get in and do what he wants to do. But unfortunately, the lasers are not letting him do that.
And that situation that just happened there where Neon aerialed him out of his side B, that's one of the most common situations that people don't know from matchup experience is when she side Bs, she's a big character and she's very vulnerable. And you should just go for it. And he is dead. Yep. Super solidly.
Yeah, very commanding after that first game from Neon.
Super commanding, yeah. If we're live, I'm gonna stay because it's.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean it's live. I don't want to like. It's different when it's not live. I have a Street Fighter pool, but it's cool. I was gonna go O2 anyway.
I'll mind match in Street Fighter.
All right, cool.
Easy.
Let's do it.
All right, so I think we're going back. So the reason we did this match, this top 8 match early, was because Chard actually has to do some melee right now. So while he's going off to do that right now, we're gonna have our. Are we gonna continue with top 8? We're either gonna continue with top 8 or we'll finish out the bracket that Dadpool's in, which I think is Light versus Dadpool.
I think we're getting Jose.
Oh, okay.
I think they might have played it off stream.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so they're just going straight into the next top 8 match. So Jose he beat Dadpool to get here on winner's side, and Filthy, I'm assuming, beat Bagels. Yeah, I think they were slated to play to get in on this side.
My cousin was like saying he wanted to watch me commentate for a while, and he was really annoyed that it didn't work out.
Yeah. It's rough, you know, like we go into Evo for the side event with a lot of like unknowns. You know, we didn't even know where in the venue we were going to be until we got here.
That's crazy.
So a little unfortunate, but that's kind of the nature of a side event.
Yeah.
At a tournament as big as Evo.
But it's chill. Like I feel really chill here.
Very relaxed. You know, everyone's having a good time.
So a lot of people I haven't met or spent much time with before. You know, like my region is not here at all. I just kind of showed up because it's the first Evo in probably 3 years that there wasn't a conflict.
Oh,
so I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should tell them that it's Delfino's.
Yeah, it should be Delfino's to start, Zach. It should be Delfino's, not Dreamland to start. Yeah,
Guys, just so you know, for starters, is Delfino's, not Dreamland.
Yeah, that was an oversight.
Yeah, it's a easy. People often get confused in every region.
Arizona's stage list is was different from the PMTC one, and you know, we use Dreamland instead.
Right.
Just
But this
an
is a
oversight.
PMTC event, so you know.
That's right. Trying to get those sweet points.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, I'm so mad at myself for not at least getting like 9th. I was shooting for 9th. I got like 17th or something.
Yeah, that just means you got to come back to the next one.
I would like
Come
to.
back stronger.
I'd like to.
Yeah.
You know, I'm enjoying myself.
We
here.
got what is it? Supernovas next.
Yep, and then LTC right after.
Nice.
And there'll be a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
The Northwest tournament happened, right, Nemesis?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so this is how